Hello everybody and welcome to art. Today we are going to be drawing this giraffe picture. The only things you'll need are going to be some markers, a pencil, some paper, and your hand. Now this idea, I didn't come up with it. I actually saw this other video by someone called Luli TV, and then I changed it up a little bit for what we're going to do today. So if you want to watch that video, feel free. But this one that we're going to do is a little bit different. So let's begin.
Alright, so to start out, you're going to need a piece of white paper, just like this. And we'll have it going up and down so that the long edges go up and down like this, the short edges go side to side like this. The supplies that you're going to need are going to be a pencil, an eraser. If you don't have an eraser on your pencil, then you'll need an eraser. You'll need your black marker, your brown marker, your yellow marker, and then either a pink or a red marker. And that's all. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our hand on the paper like this. So take your left hand, which is this one right here, and put it on the paper so that your hand is kind of in the top middle section of your paper. Make sure that your arm kind of goes down towards the corner. We're going to take this finger right here and bend it down under our hand a little bit. That might be kind of hard for you to do, so don't worry if you can't do it. Just do your best. Okay, then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to trace starting down at where my arm reaches the edge of my paper. So I'm going to trace on my arm here. Okay, then up around the pinky, and around the ring finger, and then when I get to the bottom of the ring finger, I'm gonna pick up my pencil and stop, and then put it down right next to my pointer finger over here. I'm gonna move it up around the pointer finger, down here, up, down, and all the way to the edge of my paper. Now I can take my hand away. Okay, so you should have kind of a weird looking shape. It looks like a hand that's missing a finger, but we are going to turn it into a giraffe in just a moment. The first thing we need to do is draw a short, straightish, or maybe a little bit wobbly line right here. Just like that. Okay, so maybe you can see, but right here, these two fingers, these are the horns of the antler, and these on the outside are going to be the ears. But first we need to show exactly where the giraffe's face is. So we're going to draw a U shape right down here. It would be at the bottom of your hand. I'd like you to draw a U shape that goes just like this. Okay, once you do that, we're going to draw the nose. Now the nose is going to be like two upside down J's, or two upside down hooks. Let me show you. So we'll do the nose right about here, and we'll go like that, nice, and like that. Oh, you know what? You could also think of them as candy canes. Yeah, okay, so that's our nose. But now we need to give this guy some eyes. So let's draw an O shape, or an oval over here, and then another one right over here. Did you notice this one kind of is slanty? It goes kind of side to side. This one goes up and down, but not this one. Okay, now we're gonna draw an O shape right on the edge and on the inside of that first one, and then another one right there, and those are our eyes. If you want to get a little bit fancy, you can draw one more circle right here, and that's like the reflection on the eyes. But you don't have to do that part. Okay, let's draw the tongue now down here. We're gonna draw sort of like a curved V shape for the tongue, with a line right there. Okay, let's add the inside of the ears now. For the ears, we're gonna go up here and we're gonna draw a little triangle right inside the ear. And then over here, we're gonna do the same thing. Your triangle might be a little slanted like mine is, right here and here. Although this one, I feel like that's more up and down. But that's okay if it's slanted, because the whole giraffe's head is slanted. Now we're gonna go up to the top of the antler, and I don't know if you've seen a giraffe's antler, but it kind of has a brown fuzzy thing on the top. So to show that, we're gonna do a zigzag line right near the top of the antler. here and over here. Nice. All right, our last step is we need to give this giraffe some spots. So let's go down to the neck part and draw some wobbly lines along the edge of your lines, or of the neck, and maybe one right down in the corner, just like that. And there we have our giraffe. Okay, you can put your pencil away for now, because the next thing you need is your black marker. I'd like you now to outline this giraffe. And remember, outlining is where we just draw over our pencil lines, but we use a marker instead, so we can see it really well. I'm gonna do this really quick, but you can do it at your own pace. Alright, all done with our outlining. It looks a lot better now because I can really see it. Now, if you see any spots on your giraffe where the pencil lines are showing, like, let's see, can you see right here? I've got a pencil line peeking out and over here. Just go ahead, grab your eraser and let's erase those away. If you've got some other ones you need to erase, you can pause the video right now and do those. But I think that should be everything for me. Okay, before you put your black marker away, let's color in these eyes. So we're going to color in this part of the eye. And if you drew that third circle, this one right here, you can leave that white because that's like the reflection that you have on your eyeball. Okay, there we go, nice. Now we can put our black marker away. The next one we'll need is gonna be the one we're gonna use the most. Let's get the yellow going. So I'd like you to color in the same spots that I color in here, okay? It's gonna be this part of the neck, the face, the ears, the antlers, but not the very tops of the antlers. So just watch and color in the same spots that I do. Oh, before I get too far in, I almost forgot. Make sure that when you color in with your yellow, you color really close, but don't quite touch that black part of the giraffe because it might move some of the black ink from your marker into your beautiful yellow. So if it's okay for there to be a little bit of white. Let me show you. Can you see? There's still a little bit of white between my yellow and my black, but that's all right. Okay, let's keep going. All right, I think we're all done with the yellow. Now, if you got a few smudges of black in your yellow, that's okay. I got the same thing, right here, over here, or one right there. That happens when you're working with yellow and black. It's hard to keep that from happening, so don't worry about it too much. The next color we're gonna need is our pink or our red. So I know not everybody has a pink in their box of markers. A red will work just fine for this next step. I'm gonna use my pink, I think. We're gonna color in the inside of the ears, right here. And then we're gonna color in the tongue. So I'll do that really quick and you can follow at your own pace. I don't know about you, but I feel like my pink turned out to be a little bit more red than pink. That's okay. All right, the next thing we need is our brown marker, and this is the last color we'll use. Oh, I should probably move this red. We're going to color in the tops of the antlers and perhaps the most important part, the spots on the neck. So go ahead and do that really quick. And there we have it. That is our giraffe. Nice job, everybody. I realize there is one more thing we're gonna need that black marker for. So go ahead and get it out. We need to name our giraffes. So you can name your giraffe whatever you'd like. It can be a boy or a girl. I think I'm gonna name mine Timothy. So write it nice and big right down in this corner. And then you're all done. If you want to, I'm looking at my picture and I feel like, it's kind of missing something in the background. I think I'm gonna grab my blue really quick and I'm gonna draw a few clouds. So let me do that, just really speedily. Okay, I feel like that gives it a little something extra. But you don't have to do the clouds if you don't want to. Once you finish, you can take a picture of this and send it to me at my email address. Or if you would like to turn it in at school, then the next thing I need for you to do is to flip your paper over and write your name on it. Then write your grade. And finally, write your class number. All right. Great work today, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll talk to you next week. Goodbye.